Hey all, and welcome to a impromptu stream of Conan. I got home a little bit early from work and I wanted to play some Conan. I didn't want you guys to miss anything. So I'm going to lay the foundations. As you can see from the last episode, I have laid some already. It's a long job. It's going to take a while. But you know what these games are like, and sometimes things happen that you're not expecting. So I thought rather than play it offline and alone, um, I'll put it on a live stream and we'll see. Sorry, let me just set something up. That's better. Um, Back to the game. And, if anything happens, it happens. If people want to watch, they want to watch. I know uh, a lot of my audience are across the pond in America and Canada. So it's probably around about 5, 6 a.m. at the moment for you guys. So I don't expect anyone to pop in. But if you do, obviously, you're more than welcome. Chat's open. Come and bug me. I'm going to be playing for, I don't know. I'm thinking an hour for now because I have been told not to keep my, or not to make my streams too long. Because people do get bored, which I understand. So I might put an hour, 2 hours together now. It's literally I just want to build the foundations and the walls. But as I said, you never know when something's going to happen. When you could miss something that could be funny. So I thought, why not? I'm home early. Why not share if people wanna come in and watch? So if you do come in and you're watching later, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I definitely want to know what I'm doing wrong in this game. I'm not very good at it, as you can tell if you've been watching the previous episodes. So yeah. Leave me a comment if you think other people might like to watch a grumpy old man from London, the UK, really suck at playing games. Then please come and please share it. Let's get this little channel growing. I've already got some fantastic subscribers that are so supportive and so helpful. But yeah, just looking for a nice little community of people where we can play games together, where we can play some D&D, where we don't have to get bugged by the rest of the world and can relax. We can forget about everything for a while. So yeah, as I said, the main thing is I want to get the foundations built up for the base. I did find out how to get resin. I used every weapon that I had, or every tool that I had in the last episode, apart from the iron pick. And then when I last come down here, I forgot to change to a hatchet. I started hitting tree with is this an iron pick or I have to change it? Yep, there we go, we've got resin. So if we hit trees, there we go, we've got some more. We get our resin. So for the people that were like me, don't know anything, who was wondering how to do it, and the game didn't give no decent instruction, I guess would be the easiest way to do it. Let's see if we can get these ones before it breaks. Yeah, use your iron pick, use the new tool it tells you to build, and then go and get your resin from a tree. Right, okay, let's go and lay what we've got. It's going to be expensive, so it's going to be a long grind of just going back and forth getting rocks and trees, because it's like, I think 35 stone. Let's have a quick look before we run up this tree. So yeah, it's 18 35 stone and 5 wood. So it's very heavy on the stone to keep back and forth in. I'm sorry, I lost my buttons for a minute there. It's because I keep playing other games, but I really wanted to get this done before the next stream, and because I didn't want you guys to really sit there, hey Ash, thanks for joining us. I didn't think anyone would. It's a bit early for you guys over that side of the pond. As I said, I just wanted to build some of these foundations up, and if people wanted to watch, they could. I hope. Excuse me. Sorry, that was so rude. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. I don't think I can repair this. What do I need to repair it? No. Oh, I can repair it. I need 4 branches, 22 iron. Man, you're taking the piss. How do I take a certain number? You can only split them. Okay. Just take all 56 then. Put that in there, and I needed some branches. We take the branches. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ash. I did say when I started, I weren't expecting anybody because most of you guys are across the pond and you're like 5 hours behind us. So I did think it's going to be like 5, 6 in the morning. But 3, you're getting as bad as me. You need some sleep. I know it's the weekend and all, but hey, still need some sleep. Daddy Fizz telling you now. That sounds so wrong. No, we won't repeat that. That just, no, doesn't sound right at all. Don't like that. See, so everything we've just gathered has done that tiny little square there. Let's take that weapon back off. We need to, yep, we need to fix that. So Q. I know, Ash. As soon as it come out of my mouth, I was like, nope, that's just not right. So, yeah, don't worry, I got myself there. It's been one of those days. It's been good. I went into work. I got to work at 6. I finished at 9. So I only done half of my. I only worked 6 hours anyway. So I only worked part-time, but I worked part-time of my part-time today, and they sent me home. I'm off tomorrow, I'm off Tuesday, so I might do some live streaming if guys are interested. I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet. Maybe some more Schedule 1. I'm trying to keep away from it because I've played so bloody much of the game now. And I want to kind of leave it for you guys to see what's going to happen. So yeah, there's a couple of games. Maybe I'm just going to pick up and not stuff from the beginning, stuff I've already got playing. And if you guys enjoy it, we can do a playthrough or we can take over from where I am. I really don't mind. Okay, you was writing. That's why you're up. Anything interesting? Right, it's getting to night, so I have to watch out for them crappy little horrible demon things. But hey, we've got a nice sword now. I might be able to kill it. More rock. If not, I have to go to the other side. There's loads of rock on the other side. Okay, it's only 5. You're not going to break that one, are you? Right. Not encumbered yet, so we still take some more. It's a sci-fi story, but oh, yep, you're in my zone there, my friend. I do know what I have to change quickly. 1 second. Let me just. She's gonna dance, but alt tab. And I have to change my chat. It's on top chat, and I want on live chat, which means I should get your messages quicker. I hope everything's okay with the stream. I hope it sounds okay, and that it's not lagging or anything. I haven't changed the settings, so hopefully everything's good. The only thing I have tried to add is the chat to come onto the screen. It seems to be working on this one. It wasn't working on Schedule 1. But I think I know what I've done, and, you know, noob mistake. We're still learning. Pick that rock up. Don't make me shout at you, Fizz. It's even more wrong. I just thought about it, actually. Even more wrong saying Daddy Fizz when I'm playing a girl. Mind you, some people will say that's fine. in today's pronouns. Sounds great, no lag, perfect. Thank you. He said, I've tried not to touch anything. It's exactly the same setup that I used for the live stream on Conan. All I'd done is, no, I had the chat last time on there. What day did we do Conan? Friday. So, alright. Let's see if we can lay another 2 foundation with what we just picked up. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Oh, I already had it selected. Okay. Gonna do all this. How far can we come out? Okay, so we can still go there. We can probably come to here. I want to be able to come out about here because I want to be able to go straight to that rock. I want to go from that rock over to that rock. Oh. Yeah, I think it's that rock to that rock then. Or maybe that one and then this one back to here. And just have a nice little walled city before we start building everything up. So, yeah. Oh, wrong button. Stop playing Schedule 1. I really want to play Guild Wars today. I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until the 28th. Monday the 28th. We're going to go live with that then. But, yeah. That's why I'm playing Conan. I couldn't decide. Can you get down, please? Stop being a twat. What? Have we got any bandages on us? Probably not. No. We've got some. I know that. We'll get some when we go back up. Yeah, I'll probably do the Guild Wars I'm going to do on the 28th. So I don't know. As I said, I'm just going to be playing shit. If there's anything particular that you guys would like to see and I have it, I will play it. It was even to the point that this morning I nearly played or reloaded Ark as Survival Evolved just to do some building and show you guys what kind of rubbish I like to build. And and this one really even got me on the bus on the way home because I don't drive. I do get the bus. It's public transport. It's only half an hour. I'm sitting there and I was thinking, hey, why don't you load up Branch Sim? And I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't reload that game until it was fully fixed. So that shows what kind of mood my brain's in today. I usually write more than one story at a time. My brain doesn't work with... go away. What did I do to you? Leave me alone, you bully. Let me climb up here. I'm going to chop you. Alright, you want to fight? You haven't met my new sword, have you? I haven't decided what to call my new sword yet. It's called Shiny. Right, is that you with the horns that wanted to eat me? I'm prepared to have one fight, maybe 2, if you both attack me. I'm guessing it was you over here, because this is closer. Alright, let's lock on. No, that's female. That didn't attack me, it was the other one. It was you. Oh, you got me. Whoa, you're tougher than I thought you'd be. Yeah, you're meant to... Thank you. Gonna kill me. Yay! She dead. Is that the first time? No, that's the second time I died. I died to the hyenas, and now we're naked. Uh-oh. Let's go... Well, we're not naked, but we're naked. Let's go and get our clothes back. I think we can get back. I think my body's there. I think it's that little black dot I can see. It might be that one. I think it's that one over there. But we'll grab it and run. Bandage first might help. Where did we put the bandage? I think we threw everything in here. Yeah. Oh, no. Let's just use one for now. Yeah, put your imaginary bandage on. Did you shave them legs? Alright. Let's go and get my shiny. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I was surprised that he attacked me in the first, or come after me in the first place. If I had more health, I would have killed it, and it would have helped if I was dodging properly. But I'm rubbish at combat in this game. I'm still learning how to do it properly. Right, is he going to... That's a woman, a female. You can tell he's slightly darker, and obviously he's got the big horns. But I think he's stalking my body. He knows I want my stuff back. Is there a body? Don't tell me I've lost my nice shiny sword. I know I can make another one, but... Hello? Have they seriously taken all of my stuff off of me with that death? Or am I just blind and not seeing? They come up here. Right, let's work out where we were. That's our rock. We came down. Oh, we went up here, didn't we? Or did we go straight across? I can't remember. Let's go up. There we go. Can I have my shit? Yeah. Take all of it. I want my shiny sword. Do we get revenge? I think that's answers it. How did you still hit me with that when I was... Alright, dude, you're a bit tougher than I thought you were going to be. Get off the lock. Yeah, okay. Come on, a little bit of energy before he strikes. That'll do. Build up a little bit more. A little bit more. And he can't climb. So let's... Right, dude, we're done. Right, we're going to stop fighting. You go and live your life. I won't live mine. You got serious problems. Your girlfriend's up there. Go and do something. I'm not going to say it's early Sunday. But go and do something. Go and release some hormones. I'm going to get him. I'm going to go and get some aloe. And I wasn't talking about you. I was being nice. I said I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to kill him. I need revenge for that death. I didn't get revenge on the hyenas. Right. Let's go and get some aloe. I know we made some yesterday. And aloe works better than the rough bandages. While we're doing that, get up there quick before your energy runs out. Yep, thank you. Put your pick away. Just wait there, get some energy. Yeah, it would help if I pressed forward. Let's get my giggle fizz ready. And get some green courage. Why is your energy going so quickly? Right, we'll spend some attribute points as well, I guess, while we're here. What we got? We got 4. We'll have a bit more vitality, that's for sure. We'll put 2 there. Now we gain a passive health regen. Definitely have some of that. Expertise can wait. Grit, stamina pool. Yeah, let's put at least 1 point in there for now and another point in agility. Do have to be careful because you don't get enough points to spend. Right. I have... Let's pop an aloe. No. Let's take one. Let's take some with us. And we will pop it in number 8 for now. Okay, and let's take a quick bandage. Should I take my daggers instead? Yeah, let's take my daggers. We'll try them. They should be quicker. Put the shield away. Get the shiny daggers out. They're not so shiny. Not as shiny as the sword. Right. Not having this, dude. Really not? Oh, okay, before we go, you are saying you want a bit of water. And tiny bit of food. We have loads of food. It's starting to go raw. Go raw? How does food go raw? It's starting to go off. Oh, damn. Right. Where are you, you butt munch? Can we get down this way? I think we can. I think it just hurts more. I think we can go down in this corner. So, let's hold on to that wall. Yeah, oh. No, you done it the first time. You landed there. Good girl. Yep. We're going to go... We drop down there without getting hurt. Like that we can. Yep. And that one. It'd be nice if you would just let go. Jump. No. Alright. We are either going to get revenge, Ash, or we're going to die again. We're fully healthed. We're waiting until we got full energy. We try and get... Can I lock him from there? No. He's having a bit of a stompy to his girlfriend there. Lock. Thank you. Right. And stabby with daggers. Get out of the way. Woohoo! No, why are you locked on that one? That was my fault. Locked on the wrong one. Move out the way. Move out the way. I've pressed that button again. Aha, I found out what the button is. Energy. Woo! Woo! Twice. Yeah, I knew he was gonna... didn't want to do that. That's okay. Gives me time to get energy while he runs around, hopefully, and comes back for me. I'm not letting him go. I'm gonna kill him. Little bursts of energy. Hey, he's behind me. You shitbag. You did jump down. Don't trap me up against the wall. You dirty thieving. I need some energy. You're locked on. Now I'm going to try and beat you up with... Press 8. Alright, get off the lock a minute. Yeah. I dropped my fucking weapons. Like, forget him. Forget him. I'm going to come back for him. When I level up a bit, he's not going to beat me. And this is practice, because I know I have to get slaves, people were telling me about. Look, I dropped... Oh no, of course I dropped all my hot bar. Did we take all of them with us? I think I did. That dude's fucking... Excuse my language. That dude's fucking hardcore. Is it because the era I'm in? I'm not meant to be here. Yo, shit. Oh. Where are you going? Can we slip through the crap? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't expect him to be that fucking hardcore for a grass eater. Damn vegetarians are tough. Alright, at least my body's over here this time. Should be that mess I can see. I want to know how he jumped. I was expecting him to come running round and I thought I'd have a better chance at a fight with him. Oh well, right. I've got all my crap back. How damaged are my clothes? No. I thought it'd be worse than that. No, not 5. It's because I saw 5 of them. 8. Right. Can I harvest myself? Never tried that. Yeah, look, hide and human flesh. Can I eat myself? I'm going to try and cook that. I know, before you say Ash, it sounds fucking wrong. But hey, meat's meat. Girls got to eat. She keeps dying. She definitely needs to eat. But yeah, I know I need this practice with these little things. Because we got to capture slaves and stuff. Which is going to be fun. I think there's some Frau or something they're called around here. Yes, a Fizz burger. That again sounds a little bit wrong. I'm not going to go into that one. But yes, a Fizz burger. What's that? Right, we need 350 will give us... Look the right way, woman. Will give us 10. So we'll get enough to build another 10. We'll see if we can cook ourselves. Something I never thought I'd say. Let's see if I can eat myself. Okay, right. Yeah, just take that one down, and can we climb up that way rather than having to run all the way round? Right, get up there. Are we in the right place? We come down here? No, we didn't come down. I don't know. There, okay. So put that away because it's annoying me. Can we make it up that way rather than running all the way around? Yes, Ash. I agree. And let's just say very flexible. Like, I can reach my toes without bending my legs. Don't be sorry. Yeah, I can. So I don't know if you watched. What was they called? Jackass. Yeah, don't know if you used to watch Jackass or have seen it. Like, be surprised if you haven't. And you had Wee Man, the little dude, and he used to be able to kick himself in the head. Well, I can do that. I can. If I really wanted to, I could give myself a toe job. That was toe job. So yeah, very, very flexible. Which is a good thing. We've seen how far across we could go first. Oh yeah. Right. We can't go any further out than that, so we're probably going to have to go like along and across or something then. Let's get the outsides. Oh, we can go out there, we can go out there. We couldn't go out there, so that looks like it won't go out again. That might. Yeah, look at that. And that looks like maybe one more. Maybe say two more, if we can run it across that gap. That's a big gap. All right, one more. Because that will do my OCD. Should we go down this side? So we're going to have this big gap here with nothing. We can build something out here. Well, we still don't know, because I can't build here because of this. Could we build? No. Oh yeah, look, we can build there. Can't build there. So we'd be able to build up to here, hopefully. So it's this space that we've got free, maybe a garden or something. If you can do gardens, I don't know. This side looks a bit steep. No. Oh. Yeah, even she said, oh. That was a bit silly, love. Like, I just wanted to have a look off the edge, not jump. And that's it. Go down there. You can make it. Oh, fuck me, Apollo. Sorry. You scared the crap out of me, boy. Did not expect you there. Right, so minimum of 350. But there should be loads of rock. Might need to go and get some water as well. Is that okay? It's picked up. Water. Put the water back in there. Oh, we're fine for water for now. But there is loads just over that hill. So let's see if I can see the There's lots of these evil bastards about. There's some more aloe over there. I can hear dudes. I don't want to get too close to them, but I can hear something roaring. And I think they're in here, like behind. So we're up there. And I believe this is like a tomb or something. Whoa. Yeah, see, look, there's a dude there. Like, he will smash me. I'm not even going to go near him. He will smash me. Two of them. There's a skeleton or something there as well. Three of them. I'll pop my head in, and then I'm going to run like a little girl. Oh, okay. Maybe not. And open the door. Oh, whoops. Okay. Long loading screen. Oh, it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. My computer normally takes a while with loading screens. The Warmaker's Sanctuary. I don't think I'm ready for... Oh, there's a blue shiny. I like shinies. I still don't think I'm ready. So... we'll have a look. No. I can hear something making growly noises. And I've got skeleton thrown after me. We're not doing this yet. I'm going to be a chicken shit. I don't care. I'm running away. You can judge. Yeah. Little Fizz, sorry my love, we are not ready for that. No. We are ready to just get rocks and build foundations. Yeah, my thought's exactly Ash. I want the shiny, but there's scary stuff in the way, so we'll wait. Do you know what? That gives me an idea. There is something I want to play that I've bought. It's an old game. I haven't played it. And it's probably going to make me jump. And it's probably going to make you guys fucking laugh. So there's Resident Evil. I've got Resident Evil. What ones haven't I done? I haven't done Biohazard. I think it was called. And I haven't done Village. Played all the other Resident Evils. My best friend Rem, who is on our Discord server, he doesn't pop up much. I don't know if he's watching the channel. If not, I might have to bite his ankles when I see him next. But yeah, I actually started playing Resident Evil with my mate Rem back in the 90s. I think it was for the first one. We actually completed the first one after a while. Played it in the pitch black, of course. It's a horror survival game. And then once we completed it, the door was still lit. We had a little giggle fizz or a little green beans, whatever you want to call it. And we opened his bedroom door, and he had a pure black dog called Astro. And we opened the door, and all we could see was his teeth and his eyes staring at us in the pitch blackness. And we just slammed the door and screamed like little girls. It was so funny. I've been hooked on the Resident Evil series since then. So there's two I haven't done. So if people are interested in that, maybe I'll put that on the channel. Just trying to think of through my games and what I can play this weekend that's different to what I have been playing the last couple of weeks. Because it's pretty much been Conan. It's pretty much been what's on the channel. Conan, Baldur's Gate, Planet Crafter, and then Schedule 1. I want to expand a bit. I want to... all these games I've paid for, and I've never played them. So maybe I'll do that this weekend and just do a couple of hours here and there on different games and see what you guys like, what you think would be hilarious, you know, or fun or whatever to do. And try and pick a decent time that's going to be good for you guys, good for me. don't want to interfere. I know everybody's telling me I shouldn't worry, and RP himself tells me I shouldn't worry, but I don't want to cross times with RP because I know it's thanks to RP a lot of you guys come and watch me. So yeah, that's why I made my stream a little bit later, forgetting that the clock's changed and everything. If you play Resident Evil, I'll be wimpy with you. I'll scream, I'll jump, I'll use not so. Excellent, right? That's a deal, Ash. I'll have a look later. I played the demo to Biohazard because I think that's the one where we go into the house with all the weirdos. So I played the demo to that one. I'm not picking up any of these rocks. Come on, love. You've only got 600 and pick one more up. We've only got 650 on you. Like, you're a strong girl. Where are we? Up there. Can I climb back up that way? So up that little rock where her head is. Up there. And up there. I can't be asked to run all the way around the rock. Yeah, so I know I've done the demo to that one, and I haven't touched Resident Evil Village at all. I loaded it, planned to play it. Somebody gave me a voucher for, I believe it was for Christmas, you know, the worst time of the year. I don't celebrate, but I was thankful for the gift. It was very, very greatly received, and I don't receive gifts well. And this person knows that, anyway. So I decided let's get a couple of games, and I bought the couple of Resident Evils. And no, that was silly girl. Right. That wasn't all the way down, was it? No. Okay, so that way. Just don't want to climb all the way around the rock. So yeah, I bought myself a couple of older games. Come on, stop being retarded. I mean, we can't say that word, can we? Stop being awkward. Sorry, I like the R word. I use it a lot. I call myself it a lot. I call my godson it a lot. But then he says it as well. It's not our fault, we're special. Right. I still think we need to go there because that looks like it still doesn't look like it's going to line up with that wall. That does, doesn't it? That's gonna, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Now, question is, oh yeah, it's gonna probably look rubbish from the outside, but it's gonna end up exactly where I want it, in the wall. And then that's a natural defense. This is natural defense. And then we'll come from here, straight across this way, and put a gate in, or if we've got a gate up a wall. And then this is natural defense, and we've got a little bit that we can maybe build some stairs and go up there or something. Yeah, we're going to have to build something because we're going to get stuck. So boof, we have to build up to there. That can come across there. Yeah, I think we can even still build. We could probably build out here a little square, something as well. So that's what we're looking at. That's what I want to fill today. It's going to take a while because we picked up 650 and that's all we've done. Oh, let's have a look. Is there a gap here? There is, but we'll fill that. So the only place it will look rubbish is out here. And maybe we can... Don't be retard. See, I've done it again. Don't be stupid. Yeah, might have to put one in there if we can. I have to ask someone what they meant the first time they said we can't use it. Yeah, I learned the hard way. I learned with a backhand off my mum when I first used the word. Me and my sister I got 3 sisters, and the closest one is a year and 15 days older than me. So obviously we fought like cat and dog as kids, and I used to call her the R word, and yeah, my mum used to tell me off quite a lot for it, and that was back in the 80s and 90s. I believe the C word is used a hell of a lot more now than the R word is, but you know. I like the word. I think it's a fun word. I don't mean it in a horror. That looks good. It's going to look so good when I got all the lights out and we got a wall up, and this is just nothing and it looks good. Um, yeah, I love the R word. I love bollocks. Bollocks is my favourite word because it answers everything. You can say it in so many ways. It's just the answer to everything. You know? How are you feeling today? Bollocks. How was your day? It was bollocks. You know, you can. What do you want for dinner? Bollocks. See, it still works. Just before somebody says to me, yeah, it still works. You know, I've had many years of using that word. It is my favourite word. The bollocks, cunt, and retard. Trying to think what I call my cats. She's a bitch. She's my little bitch and he's my little shit. And together they're fuckers. So they're probably the three words I use the most. It's bitch, shit, and fuckers. Because of the cats. Do I want... Yeah. I hear you screamy in there. We're not coming in there yet. You scared us, okay? Right. What do I need? I've got 125 rock. We've got enough rock. We need tree. Okay, we need wood. Have I got some up here? I thought I had a lot of rock and I shouldn't have done that. You can only get 2 more out there. There's them hyenas. I am going to have one because I did see, was it in here? No, where was it? I built something. No. Or is it in here? I'm sure it was, I built something and it said, I know what I'm looking for. I'm not crazy. I am crazy, but I'm not crazy. No, it definitely wasn't that. Look back. That one, no. And it wasn't that, and it wasn't that. Where was it then? Is it in build? No. Was it in... Yeah, here it is. It's in my menu. Like, these look awesome. Recipe for a bear. So if we get a bear and make a totemic fodder, then we get a bear. And like hyenas, tigers, I want a tiger. I know there was something else, wasn't there? I wanted. Yes, I want the great panther. I love panthers, and I want a great one. I got into a habit of using the C word to describe a truly wretched person at work. Never managed to stop using it, and I've made my peace with it. The potty mouth. Yeah, 100%. 100%. People get so offended when one uses. Yeah, they do here. But I'm actually under the impression. Now, somebody might correct me here, but I know I read it, and it wasn't like a Urban Dictionary thing or anything like that, but I actually read, I believe it was in a book. Like, we're going back to libraries, if people still use them. I do. I still go down to my library and get books out. I believe we're going back to, like, the 90s, so things probably are wrong now. But I believe the C word actually, when it originated, was it was a word of friendliness. It basically meant, like, friend. So you would call your best friend one, like I do. And it was a term of endearment. That's what I was looking for. That's the wording. And then it just got used. It got changed into a word for female genitalia, and then slowly into the word that it is now. Well, saying that, I think it's actually slowly moving back because people are starting to use it in a friendlier way and in a jokier way now. But yeah, if it is true, there's a little bit of, I guess we call it useless knowledge. I love useless knowledge. People can give me stats and something like that that mean absolutely nothing, but is impressive. then yeah, I'm definitely up. Have I seriously got no wood? I haven't got wood. Excuse me, a childish moment there. Sorry. But yeah, if you've got useless information like that, definitely tell me. I love all that stuff. I'm a trove of useless information. Mm. The only thing I truly have really good knowledge on, if you watch Schedule 1, you will know. I have truly good knowledge in that. Everything else is bits and pieces, I'm not stupid. I am a learned person. I do like to learn. I like to study. At the moment, I am studying for a bachelor's degree, um, which is something I never thought I would say in my life anyway. But to say I'm studying for a bachelor's degree at 46, yeah. But so I like to study. I'm studying my physiotherapy, for work. They're paying for it, so why not? It'd be rude not to. I watch useless information on the TV. I love space. Love space. I love fantasy. So yeah, constantly watching shit. I like conspiracy theories, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just like seeing, yay, we got a level. I don't want to get too many levels because, well, even if we do level up, I'm not gonna unlock anything anyway, just yet until I've worked out what to do. Which way we're gonna go with her? Yeah, I'd like to hear people's ideologies and stuff like that. People don't like mine, stuff that I believe in and the way that I think. A lot of people disagree with. That's not gonna break. So yeah, and a lot of people do also think, and this is probably going to sound funny in today's world, a lot of people are surprised. There's still a lot of stigma out there. There's still a lot of, let's call it bullying, because it is bullying. As a small person, a lot of people expect you to be, oh, he's got half a body, he's got half a brain. Yeah, do not underestimate us. Because what we do not make up in physical power, we make up in mental power. And a few people have found that out with me. I'm not stupid. I was an accountant. I've studied business. I've done web design, desktop computer, building, designing computers when it was actually a thing, not when everybody could do it. C++ and stuff like that. So I'm not a stupid person. I'm just small. And I love that people think I'm stupid because of it. But yeah, just need to learn stuff. I love to learn stuff, but I don't like school. That makes 100% sense. I hated school. I didn't want to be there. I had a fantastic group of friends while I was there. Unfortunately, we don't all still talk. We've got a couple of people on Facebook, but I don't like Facebook. Face ache. People just sit there and, yeah, I was waiting for that. Now we're going to walk really slowly. And this is, right. And I didn't actually want rock. I wanted trees. So let's drop this off. Can we stand up there? Thank you. This is going to take forever. How heavy are we? What can we just drop for now? We can drop that. Spacebar? Yeah. Okay, we'll turn that into that. So now we want the resin. We should have dropped them off. We don't need them, or then that's not going to weigh anything though, is it? Okay, what can we drop? Let's drop the hide for now. We'll come back and get it, hopefully. Ugh, wrong button. Yeah, look, we can come back and get it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I had really good friends and stuff, but I hated school. I liked learning. I just hated being at school. As soon as I could, I left school. I did do my GCSEs, or as we called them GCSEs. I don't know what they're called now. I did do my exams. Not very well, and went straight into work. I was working from the age of 11 anyway. I helped my stepdad doing demolition and labouring and stuff. I worked on a flower store. I done paper rounds, the usual stuff that we do as kids. I say usual, demolition, I guess, isn't something usual. We will take them out for now because we're going to use them. We can drop them in. We can. No. What am I doing? Just put them into a. Yeah, I'm using the wrong buttons. Stop using the stupid buttons for schedule 1. Prepare that. Friday, after watching your stream in stalker mode, I listened to a documentary about Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah. Yes. Amelia Earhart as well. Yeah, no, I watch all of that. As I said, I like to see people's theories on things and their ideologies and just the way people's brains work. Sometimes I am sitting there going, what kind of fucking idiot believes in that? But each to their own. We all believe what we believe in. I wouldn't say to somebody that your belief is wrong, because a belief is what makes you you. It doesn't matter if, so people that know me know I am not religious. I believe it's called an agnostic apathist, which means I believe in something. I just don't give a fuck what it is, and I don't think about it. I've studied many religions. My friends will back me up there. I've been baptized and christened and in many, many different religions, studied many different things to see the truth. And I have my own religion. Vizzarian or something, I guess I would call myself. And that is my belief. A belief is what you believe in, so you can't take it away from someone, and you can't tell them it's wrong. If it's proven that obviously it doesn't exist or it's wrong, then yes, you can do it. But if somebody actually believes something in their whole heart, you can't take that away from them. You have to let them believe that. That's their crutch. That's what keeps them going through life. So I do like to hear it. I'm collecting rocks again. We're not after rocks, we're after wood. Fizz wants wood, which, again, isn't something I say a lot. So normally when Fizz wants wood, he's playing with RP. That sounds even more wrong. Fizz, shut up. Just shut up. It's not the time of day for that. Right now, let's just collect some wood for us to build with. Right, I know we didn't need as many, so we'll take that back. Hey, don't hate me, climb, woman. Oh, come on. Your stomach, because do I need to eat? I need to eat and I need to drink. Let's have a drink. We've got food on. Oh, we've got drink on us. Let's fill that up. We'll fill the bottle up in a minute. We haven't got food on us, but we've got a load. So we're going to eat that. 100%, Ash. 100%. People need to believe in what they believe in. They need to have what gets them through life. So don't bash on people for it, just because it's the opposite of what you believe, or it sounds stupid to you, or whatever. It means something to them. I have really good friends that are religious and believe by the book, and I don't get it. I've had people that have basically had life-changing experiences, I guess we would call them, just things that have generally happened through their life, and it's made them turn that way. And again, I wouldn't knock them for it. Let's eat 5 of them. That definitely fill us up. And I would never take it away from them. I'd never mock them for it. It's what makes you you. It's what makes you unique. Is what goes on in the inside as well as what's on the outside. No, let's build while we're here. We were going to go and get water, but let's. What way should we build? Did we build all the way up to that wall? So I've got the. No, we didn't. 1, 2, 3. That just went in there. There's another one. Yeah, look, they go in there as well. That'll do. No, we don't need to. Wall's going to stop here. What does the wall look like? Wrong one. F. Maybe we have to go 2 walls high. Put one down just to see. Okay, we do need one in there. I don't know if we were going to be able to build on that one. That's going to look silly. Maybe we do something like that. Then, yeah, yeah. Why not do that? That work? We've got a bit of rock sticking out, but yeah, that works for me. I can deal with that. I know we could block it off if we didn't really want to see it. But I want to have a bit of this rock in. I think it, make it look a bit more natural than just a big square thing that is boring. So yeah, let's leave that in. I want to leave this rock in. We are going to have to come off of it. So what I might do is... Oh no, I don't need to. I can come this way. I want everything symmetrical if I can. So yeah, build 5, build, go back. I can build 11 more. So does that line up there? Why are you coming up so high? That's where we want you. So we're not going to get some there anyway. So that's all going to look natural. Yeah, we'll do that. No, see, we're going to come one across anyway. Probably going to end up filling all of this in as well now. It's quite a bit higher. If we go straight from there, one too many. We need to come off of this one then. This one. That one. Okay. Where does this take us? Yeah, that's well off of where I want to go. That's no good. So about here then. Would help if we could look straight. I think it is. It's going to be that third one. We're going to... There. Isn't it? That's... Out there. Yeah, we're going to go with the third one. Right, I need to... Have I got demolition tool? Take that one off. I'm sure there's a... Oh, it's a repair hammer. Okay. How do I break you? Rotate, toggle, place, construct, place, exit. Switch to remove mode. Right click. Boom. Nice. We said 3, didn't we? So we'll go with that one. This is going to look a bit weird, so maybe I will build something out here afterwards. So if I go click again, and I get the materials back. Perfect. We can mark that out then. That's where we're going to go. And that one in there connects up to that wall. Perfect. And once this is built up, we build some stairs. What can we see out here? My future plan. Oh yeah, look at that. We can have like a lookout spot. I do want to not do that. I do want to like also build maybe a stairway or something down here, rather than keep jumping. So I'm thinking, I don't know, build them going down here near the wall, like set stairs that leads down, and then you would come up here and then have a door. Like, we need to work out how many it goes across. We have a door like in the middle, so around here. So we need some steps to come in by the looks of it. And boom, we have our village. So yeah, we need to do some steps off of there. Have we got a good space to do some steps off this side? Don't think so. I love the sciences too. Yeah, you know, if you're not pushing the brain and learning new things, then personally, what's the point? Why have a brain in your head? I know it moves your body and all of that crap, but if you're not going to use the brain, why waste it? It's such a powerful tool. You know, the world's happy to sit there on smartphones and PCs and all of that and use AI to do stuff. I appreciate AI. ChatGTP has helped me a hell of a lot with my D&D stuff. I'm not going to deny that, and people know that. I actually wrote a D&D campaign, one shot, using ChatGTP, and it done a really good job. I had to amend slight bits and battles and stuff, but it did do a really good job of putting the actual story together of what I wanted. So I agree with it, but use your brain. It's there for a reason. Oh, I've just had an alert. It is 12 o'clock, which means that I believe my Baldur's Gate is going... Oh, yeah, because it's Sunday. Baldur's Gate's going live today. Hey, Mitch. Thank you for joining us, bro. Couldn't join the stream yesterday. No, don't. Don't apologise, bro. Don't apologise at all. Don't expect any of you to turn up or anything. Oh, are you talking about this rock in front of us? This grey rock, Ash? All we get from it is iron. So yeah, I don't know. We get a bit of stone, I think, every now and then, but all we actually get out of it is iron. So I don't know. I believe we have to find brimstone as well at some point. But yeah, they're you just get iron stone from it, and there you go, and normal stone. And then we'll put that in the furnace and make iron bars. What are we looking for? What are we coming for? Let's move the iron out of the way. We got 50 and 100, so we need a bit of both. Have we... Where's Angry Man? He's up there. We're not fighting you yet, dude. Like, I am going to get you. I am going to get payback. For 2 deaths. Motherfucker. But not yet. We humans have this term. And it's called... Oh, you're that side. It's called... I'm being a pussy. How much is this game? I couldn't tell you, Mitch. I bought it in sale probably 6-7 months ago. That is basically how long I sit on games before I play them, because I go, this is going to be a good game. It's a multiplayer game. Let's get some people together. And then people go, yeah, we want to play a game. Let's play it. And nobody ever then wants to play the game, or we play a couple of episodes. Or a couple of hours, should I say. Not episodes, because they're not recorded. I'm not liking that rumbling sound. Oh, that's wind. I can see the wind. Okay. We got one of them sandstorms coming in. Let's get up and have a proper look at this. Hey, Kez! Thank you all for popping in. I really didn't think I was going to see anybody today. Oh, wow. It's $40. Yeah, look at it. Come on, climb up, woman. Hurry up. I want to watch this sandstorm. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, look at that. We're in the thick of it now. That's amazing. Nobody told me about this. That's draining my health. Yeah, it's draining my health. Okay. Don't be out in a sandstorm. Whoops. Will we get back before we die? Are we gonna die to a bloody sandstorm today? I have it on my Steam wish list in the hopes it will go on sale. Yeah, hopefully it will go on sale again, guys. Can I hide in my house? Does that stop me getting hurt? Yeah, what if I look out the window? Okay, so you have to be inside during a sandstorm. Remember that, my friend. Okay. We have got some aloe. We need to get... We're gonna have to pick up some more aloe. How much does it do? So 230, that should do it all the way up. Yeah. Well, dang, that stopped us from doing stuff. I think... I'm trying to think of... I didn't pay that much for it. I definitely got it on sale. I think I paid maybe around 15 or 20 pound. So yeah, I guess kind of Canadian dollar. We worked it out the other day, didn't we? And it was something like double. So maybe that is about right. No, Apollo. No, no. Do you know what? It's midday, isn't it? Yeah, guys, if you can just give me a second. I've realised why the boy's telling me off, and I will be back with you guys. Let me just pop this up quickly. I can still see chat, and hopefully you can still hear me from where I'll be. Um, yes, they can't hear you. I certainly can. I know what you're asking for. It's midday, which means it's time for some treats. And the is and yeah, I don't know how far you guys can hear me. I'm literally on the other side of the room at the moment, so I just can. When I get to the door, I can see the thing. I don't think. But yeah, my boy is very much yes. I had the mom and what's a good time to be patient and the light and letting people in. And but you can put good time like that's a good that. I think it's about something very last 16 times in my job. Being able to bring my I love you baby chair for us as well. But maybe just take my cat. Right. Hello? Yeah, meow. What are they? Pinch a lot of treats? Good boy. Can you go? Yeah, stop being at me. There you go. Delphi, come on. In your bowl. Good you go. Right. Sorry about that. Let's take that back off, getting used to all of this stuff. Let's go back here. Birth yep, punch because every time I come back into game I have to alt tab out and stuff, so every time I come back in it's a bit weird. Is that sandstorm gone? Sandstorm's gone. Right. Let's build what we have got here for now. Yeah, that was it. So we've got 195 wood. We just need let's get some. Let's go off. We didn't find a good way down this side, did we? This side was too steep, unless it was over in that corner. There's more rock down that side. Oh, you say that now. You wait till you meet Apollo Kitty. No, he's adorable. I love him to bits. But he's a pain in... No, shit. Okay, I didn't die. He is a pain in the ass. But that's my fault. God damn, I'm not coming down that side again. Oh, we have to take both of my aloes. No, we just take that one for now. There should be. I saw some, didn't I? Where was that? Down there? But it's getting dark and the scary monster things can come out. And I'm scared. No, I'm not. Oh, you fuck off. I want the aloe that's over there and I'm going for it. And if you want to chase me, bitch. Bite me. But I can see a nice bit of aloe up there that I want. Yeah. I haven't got a torch on me, so I can't see much else. Is that a piece of aloe? Looked like it. Yeah, we'll have that. Any yellow? No, yellow's down the other side. Okay. Get my daggers out, just in case that bloody thing turns up. Not you. It's a really weird demonic black. It says when you highlight it, it says it's a hyena, but trust me, it looks nothing like a hyena. It's a demon. Do you have a traumatized rescue dog who finally demanding? Okay. Cane Corso boxer and Aussie sheep healer, Shep healer. Okay. I have a bitch of a cat that was rescued, abandoned by her mother. She was the only kitten in the litter. Outdoor cat, abandoned by her mother. I just heard something I didn't like the sound of. I think that was you over there. Okay. Then the woman that took her in was allergic to cats. So she was just going to get rid of her, and I think it was a fact of she was just going to get dumped back out on the street, not taken to a animal shelter or anything. We had recently lost our previous rescue cat. I only rescue. I'm very much adopt, don't shop. Why pay people for breeding their cat when their cat has an art, or animal, should I say, not just cats. You know, why pay someone to breed that animal when there's poor defenseless animals out there that have been dumped? So yeah, my wife found out about her, and we instantly said, let's go and get her. And we drove up to, I live in South East London, and we drove to North London, which isn't that far, I guess. And yeah, we went and got her and rescued her, and she was nothing but trouble when I first got her. And yeah, she's lovely. She's antisocial, but that's just, you know, to be expected. And then I have Apollo, who again was the last of the litter, was gonna get dumped. And I'm not gonna lie, he was the reverse of a gremlin. So when a gremlin eats after midnight and it turns into, like, from a mugwai to an actual gremlin, like, Apollo was the opposite way round. When he was born, he was a gremlin, and as he's got older, he's turned into a mugwai, and he's turned cute and handsome. But because Daddy wanted a very talky cat, because he'd never had one, he taught the cat to talk. And now he hates that he taught his cat to talk. Sisters on crossway can take foot possible. I do love staffies. I love snakes. I am with you guys there. I adore snakes. I've had... Oh, so I started with the usual, with your garter snake, which I know in the US and that they're quite common, like, just outside. We have grass snakes, but I don't think we have garters and stuff naturally. So I started there. My last one was a Orton. If you guys obviously will get the reference, he was a snake, and I called him Orton. Randy Orton, WWE. My wife has an obsession with him, and I think he's a good-looking guy as well. So I was like, yeah. And he was a dwarven boa constrictor. We say dwarven. I don't know what size he was meant to have got to. But at a dwarf, he was still 7 foot. So yeah, being 4 foot, 4.5 foot, and having a 7 foot snake was quite fun. Geckos is where I want to go next. I've always had fish, frogs, analoxials, eels, stuff like I love amphibians and fish. Yeah, we love all that. We love snakes. I would love like an Iggy or a chameleon or something like that. I just don't know how the cats would deal with it. I have vivariums and everything all set up, all in my garage that could be set up. Yeah, because I had never seen a dwarf before. The guy who worked opposite me at the time had I don't want to get this wrong, but I believe it was in the region of 20 to 30 snakes. And he wanted something new. It was something a little bit rare. And his wife said to him, yes, you can go and get it. I haven't got a problem with that, but you are going to have to get rid of some of your other snakes first. And then when I was talking to him, he turned around and he went, oh, I do have one for sale if you're after one. And I was like, I'd love another one. But my wife's petrified of snakes, so I very much doubt she's going to be happy with it. And he said, I've got a dwarven boa constrictor. And laughed because obviously me being a short ass, there was the dig. I've got a dwarven boa constrictor for a dwarven man. You know, funny enough, I'll give him that. It was something new. So I rang my wife and I said, do you fancy having another dwarf in the house? And she said, if you're anything to go by, fuck no. You're too much to handle. And then I said, it's a snake. And she said, definitely fuck no, it's not happening. And then I said, oh, well, I'm paying him and bringing him home tomorrow. You won't have to deal with him. I will do everything. And she said, well, you don't even get him out when I'm in the house. And yeah, he turned up. He brought him to work. And he wasn't... Yeah, I don't think he was a dwarf. Not at 7 foot. I know constrictors can get long and anacondas and stuff can get really big. But I still don't see a dwarf getting to 7 foot. I'd love to be a 7 foot dwarf. It'd be amazing. Say someone, yeah, I'm a dwarf, but you're 7 foot. But I'm a dwarf. Have that. Which, to be fair, if you're 7 foot, all you have wrong with you is you have the reverse condition to what I have. I have less growth hormones. You had too many. Simple. Yeah, you gotta love geckos. They're just crazy little fuckers. We don't need iron. We needed stone. And stone. How much stone did we pick up? We got 120. That's nowhere near enough. And we're nearly over encumbered. So let's get some iron on. Oh, we sure do, Kez. We sure do. And he was beautiful. He really did have beautiful markings. A nice temperament. Yes, he did bite me. But hey, I've got little fat hands and I'm really hot. And I don't mean hot as in I'm sexy. I mean hot as in I am warm. Hot. I think because of the size of my body, the blood goes around a lot quicker and it keeps me warmer. That's what we've put it down to. It might be complete bull crap and somebody might tell me that. But yeah, that's... Oh, one sec. Lost the train of thought because I'm looking at something. Sorry, guys. Mojo the ball pythons are gorgeous as well. So yeah, did yours all like cuddles as well? Because when I'd say to people, I used to give Autumn cuddles, so they'll be like, you would cuddle your cat, your snake, and I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, he likes to sit in my arms and he likes to cuddle. He likes the warmth of the body and the closeness, and everyone just found it weird. Okay. because I do have weird animals. You know, every animal that I've had has had some funny quirk about them. I had Kessie, who was a so she was a sheep border collie and a sheepdog. I think it was sheepdog mix, but she was a mix. She was definitely a border collie, so intelligent, and she loved the green bean. So if I made myself a cigarette and went out in the back garden and sat down, I would light the cigarette and take a pull to myself, and she would run a lap around the garden and then come and sit in front of me, just in time for me to take a second pull. And then when I took that, she would put her nose basically in my face when I breathed out to get to the weed. And she would get high and just run around the garden for the whole time that I'm smoking. I had a Joshua. He was a blue roan cocker spaniel, so he had blue skin. He was Welsh. Crazy fucker. He would eat anything. He would eat kebab, chilies, everything. He liked vodka. So if you put like a glass of water in front of him, he wouldn't drink it. If he was drinking Coke, lemonade, whatever, he'd have a sniff. He wouldn't drink it. If you put vodka in said Coke or in said lemonade, you wouldn't get your pint glass. Sorry, we used to drink it in pints because, you know, we drink at home and we ain't posh or anything. Yeah, your pint of vodka and Coke would be gone. So I've had some really weird animals. So I never know what they're meant to do and what they're not meant to do. Gonzo love to snuggle. Okay, so you actually have wild geckos there, Ash. I would be out there catching them all and bringing them all in and saying, here, have a nice home. You all belong to me now. See this 6 foot... Yeah, see my big 6 foot tank? Fish tank? I'll turn it into a Viv. I want more. I would live back on a farm if I could. That would be the dream. Either back on a farm or... I'd like to live like a survivalist. I'd like to go up to like... I don't know if you guys watch it. There's a program here called Alone. And they go into the Arctic Circle, normally in Canada or in Alaska, Northern Territories and stuff. And they go into to Alaska and stuff, and the Northern Territories, the Arctic Circle. And they have to survive for as long as they can. There'll be a bunch of them. You have to be the one that lasted the longest. But yeah, you're aiming to last like 100 days on your own. And you can take certain stuff with you. So you can take like a flintlock, but that's going to cost you so many points that you're allowed to use. It's like expensive. You can take a bow, but you can only take certain arrows. Because of the hunting laws, you can only hunt certain animals at certain time while they're there. They can only use certain hooks for fishing. So you have to make your own. You can take line with you. You make your own fishing nets and everything, and you basically live like the ancestors did. You live off the land. You take what you need. You don't take too much. The only thing that would kill me there, yeah, I see you looking at me, friend, and we are gonna fight. Just not yet. I will run away from you, and you know that. That's why you're showing off. Let me get some bones, and I'll make my bone shield, and I will get better at killing stuff and get my health up, and I will come and kill you. I will have my revenge. You bastard. I knew a dog that if you spilled beer, practically jump out of her skin. Yeah. Some dogs are really weird with alcohol and stuff. Delphi, when I first got her, she would try and nick roach clips, or my wife smoked cigarette as well. Dirty habit, he says, smoking a Giggle Fizz. But she would smoke cigarette as well. And yeah, Delphi would try and nick the cigarette butts out of the ashtray. You literally had to make sure it was empty if you left the room. I couldn't even like put half of a cigarette in the ashtray and go to the toilet because she would nick it out the ashtray. Yeah. We want rock. I knew I'd lose the plot here. I thought it was going to be about 2 hours, but I think I'm probably going to go for about another hour and a half. I want the foundations done, and I want it done today because, as I said, I've got tomorrow, I've got Tuesday off. That's my weekend, and I want to play something different. And I really am thinking if I can get a good time for Ash, because Ash needs to go to bed and have a kip because. You know, you're doing a Fizz now. You're not staying up all night. You need to get some kit. So if I can find a good time that's good for all of you guys, I will. I'll definitely be streaming something different that I didn't plan to put on the channel again. So okay, you work 4 on 4 off. I do 10 on 2 off. Right, I can't remember with them guys. I don't think they were friendly. I think this is where I can nick people from and turn them into slaves. There's one there, there's one there. Let's see if they're friendly or not. They don't look friendly. He's got a bow and arrow. There's another one in there. They don't look right. Let's just try and drag this one with the bow and arrow and see. Are you friend or are you foe? I got quite close. Are you real? Yeah, you're moving. Is this friendly then? Telling me I'm living up there and there's a village of people here. Dude, give me your shield. I want your shield. That look really nice with my swords. Huh? Can I talk to you? No. Do you do anything? Or just walk around? Do you want some Giggle Fizz? I can get some delivered. I know a man. Yeah, he actually makes it. Yep. No? Okay. I work 6 hours a day. I do part-time. It is, so when I started, it was 12 hours a day. But I had recently got into work after a period of being off with some personal problems that had taken me 6 years to fight the British constabulary with to prove that I was innocent and I had done nothing wrong. And because it was a historic case, it went through court so I was arrested in January 2015. And I finally got cleared in court in October 2021. So yeah, I had to get through that. I had to get through. I had a total hip replacement on the left hip. I'm meant to have a total hip on the right, but the NHS are fucking me around a bit, and I can't be arsed with it. And I also had to deal with mental health problems, which is why I'm a big advocate for talking to people, and you guys just coming and shouting at me and saying whatever you need to say, because trust me, not a lot of people do know, but I nearly wasn't here. I don't like the unalived bollocks that they use now. So I very nearly wasn't here, and I understand the importance of talking to people and understanding your own needs as well as other people's. Because sometimes we concentrate on other people and what they want and to make them happy, and we don't concentrate on ourselves. And it's a big mistake, and then we push it back and we forget about it, and all we do is cause more problems for ourselves mentally. And that's why I say, don't hold back, guys. Talk, shout, scream. So yeah, I couldn't handle it too much to going back from doing nothing to doing a 12 hours. So we agreed that at this time I can do 6-hour shifts. I'll go to part time. And when I feel mentally prepared, I can come back to 12 hours. But as I said, I stood in for somebody that was meant to do some training and he didn't turn up. So rather than the company get charged, I said I'd do it after my shift. It was only first aid and stuff, which obviously I've done through school. I've done since being a beaver and a scout and all that rubbish. So it was nothing that was new to me. And then once I'd done that, they were like, yeah, you should take up physiotherapy because I'm part of the home care team. I get you out of bed, I send you home. That's my job. Is to prove to you, come on, Mitch. Yes, you've just had a hip replacement. What do you mean it hurts? You're on morphine. What do you mean you can't walk? I walked in this hospital. I work where I had my operation. So I always tell people when they give me bullshit, it hurts, I can't move, it's stiff. Bro, I walked in that door, I had my operation, I come into this ward, I laid in that bed by that window, and I was back out in my own house in 34 hours. So, you've been here for 3 days. Get out. Go home, you heal better at home. Don't wallow. No self-pity. You've had an operation. So what? Push your body. Learn your limits. Learn what you can do. You wallow. You go, oh, I've had an operation. I can't move. It'll affect your healing. So yeah, we done all that. I went to 6 hours. I'm now studying. So I'm studying a bachelor's degree in physiotherapy, which I said I never thought I would do a bachelor's, let alone one at 46. I think it's about 3 years long. So I'm going to be 50 and become a bachelor. Just like the life I live. So yeah, I get to work 6 hours. I get paid education. And I then get to come home, like I did today. I only worked 3 hours today. And then I get to come home and enjoy my time with you fantastic people and not play games on my own anymore. I can play games with you guys and talk shit, and you keep me entertained. Yeah, but from a 1 hour job, we've done fucking nothing. Well, I say we've done nothing. We haven't. We've planned out what we're mapping. We just need a lot of resource, which is why I was never going to do it on a live stream, because I think it's boring watching someone just like, you guys can't be that fucking entertained watching someone go up here, put some rocks down, go down, pick some rocks up, come back up here. You know, it can't be that entertaining. But I didn't want you to miss anything, and I'm glad it didn't. Because that bitch over there, where are you? I can see you from up here. That bitch there with the big horns just above my head killed me twice. Like twice. It's like, not happening, bro. Not good. That's not good neighborly relations. I am going to stab you in the eye. But not yet, when I'm strong and healthy. 40, 50 hours a week. Yeah, I used to work. So we used to do 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. When I was alone, I would put in overtime and everything and wouldn't care about it. I've done that, been a workaholic. It's not about that anymore. I know I'm not old. I'm only in my 40s. I'm not old. But I feel old. And it's time for me to have fun. Said I started working when I was 11. And I haven't looked back since, because I come from a poor family. If I wanted to buy myself, or if I wanted the PlayStation when it come out, Mum, can I have a PlayStation? Nope, can't afford it, love. You want one? You work. You're gonna have to save for it. Which I'm happy about, because it taught me money. It taught me how to save. It taught me, you know, economics. And then I become an accountant, so I learned it even more. But that's very much what my mum was like. Sorry, there's 4 of you. There's 1 of me. I'm the only one working like a proper job. You all work to earn your pocket money. I can't afford it. So I was lucky that I was brought up that way, because I learned the value of life. and didn't have everything handed to me. So yeah, I'm feeling that why I'm doing a bit of part-time while life's a bit easier, it's just me and the cats. Not that I don't want a partner, it's the fact I can't be arsed. It's the simple way of putting it. Right, we need wood. Fizz needs more wood. I just can't be arsed with it. I loved my wife to death. We spent an amazing, like, see, that's why I'm up here. I thought married, we was married for 10 years. So we was together for like 12 years and it was amazing. But there are little bits, there are little tendencies about people that, you know, that do wind you up. Yes, okay, she's my ex-partner, still married, not divorced, because I don't believe in divorce, and I did tell her when we got married, if I marry you, I will never divorce you, because I believe marriage is for life. So if I meet someone else, they're also going to have to understand that. But yeah, it's just, I can do what I want. I can spend my money on what I want. I can say what I want. There's no restrictions. I can party with you guys for 12 hours and do a stream and there's nobody in the bedroom knocking on the wall going, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. You're so fucking noisy. You know? That's a really bad piss take of her because she sounds nothing like that. Yeah, and you know, so yeah, the partnership would be nice. It'd be nice to be able to sit here and watch TV and go, holy fuck, did you just see that? And then realise you're not talking to a cat. That, you know, you're actually talking to a person. That's the only thing I miss is companionship in that way. Everyone talks about everything else, the other bits and pieces, and as I've tried to explain, I believe, I don't like all these labels and stuff. I don't believe in them all. You are what you are. But I believe the word today is demisexual, which means that you are intellectually stimulated sexually by someone, rather than looks, rather than all stuff like that. Is if they can mentally stimulate my brain, that turns me on. I like intelligent people. And I don't care what people think. I am greedy. For other people, I guess the terminology would be bi. But it's not bi today's word. I guess it would be pan, because I don't care what you are. I don't care what you identify as. If I am attracted to you, I'm attracted to you as a person. So we don't do labels and shit here. I wouldn't have anything bad said about my wife. I will tell you that now. So I don't want to see anyone putting in the chat, your wife was a bitch. Or anything. I can say it because she was my wife. But no, she wasn't a bitch. She was a very loving, caring, wonderful, amazing woman. We just run out of time, basically. We were first. She was my first love when I was like 18. We split up for 13 years. We got back together, spent 12 wonderful years together. She's my best friend. You know, I can't fault the woman at all. She was there through all the support of going through the courts. I believe my mental illnesses at the time didn't help. And yeah, we just went different ways. It happens, you know, you can't help it. So I would never have anything bad said against her. She's a wonderful person. 6 years until you can retire. Bro, I wanted to retire like when I was 30. I wanted my own business and just wanted to be retired at home when I was 30. So yeah, I love being single. Speaking of work, I need to get sorted to head off to work. If you end up in RP chat later, tell everyone I said hi. It was great to pop in. Take care. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Kez. Have a good day at work, if that's possible. Work smart, don't work hard. Is I guess my thing for you today. Have fun. Thank you for popping in. It's been a pleasure to see you again. And hopefully we'll see you again on the next one. Hello. Shut up. I love you, boy. Shut up. I don't know why you're screaming today. You've had treats, and I can say it because you've just had them. You've had food. Oh, shit bags. Yes. Yeah, like, let's do that quickly now. Sorry, guys. There is. Yep. You definitely won't hear me do this one. Why am I pausing it? The game doesn't pause. I was going to quickly put that up for anyone that comes in. You might not hear me do this. I actually need to give them water. I cleaned these bowls, didn't fill the water back up. I'm good. I'm so dead today. Come on, what? Oh. Nice talking for you. Let's get Dinos back in again. I didn't dry my hand. I just threw water all over it. T-shirt that day. One I'm up, one I'm up, one I'm up. I got punches, I got a cigarette. Hello, doodles. Healthy, do. Let's get some milkshake. I haven't got drunk out, and let's get some healthy munchies out. Stop eating jelly sweets at this time of the day. Let's get some grapes. Okay. Um. Right. Wait. Take that off of there. Hello, Apollo. You can't have grapes. They're bad for you. Poisonous boy. Don't look at me like that. I'm not being horrible. Look it up and go and get your tablet. Oh yes. This will tell you how. Sorry. Let me swallow. That's what she said. This will tell you how spoilt my cats are. And they both have their own tablets. They both have a Samsung Tab 5, which are a little bit older now, but they both have one each. And they both play games on them. They're going to play games with each other now, are they? We're probably going to have a fight in a minute, so you're probably going to hear me shout at the pair of them and tell them off. Because running around zoomies turns into hissing, claws out, fighting, blood, for some reason with my two. We need to repair this. Have we got enough iron? What do we needed? We needed 17 iron to repair it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to you guys when I've done the water, and I don't know how far the mic picks up. So I don't know if you heard the water. I don't know if you heard me talking there. If you did, I apologise. But as I said, if you did hear me, I also know that I can't go to the toilet during a live stream because you guys would hear it. So there is that. I forgot what I'm doing. Food's done. Water's done. Let's get some more of this done. Wood. Did I need wood and go down there and get rocks? Right. Let's get some iron while we're here. We'll fix that. We'll fix my hatchet. And there's no iron in there, so we'll take that out. Okay, we definitely need to start getting some more iron together. No, let's take that. Let's repair that and put that back. Why is that not burning? Okay, put that in there. Oh no, not that. Twine? No, we want twine. Why is the twine in there? Put everything else in there. That. Why are you not going over? Boom. Thank you. Yep, let's use a bandage. Why are you not using it? Are we fully healthed? Yeah, okay. Stop being a twat. Been smoking too many green beans. No, we've been smoking too much Giggle Fizz. Let's repair. Repair. Select Q. Oh, we don't have branches. We do have branches. I just saw them. They were in here. No, we moved them. They're in here. I think it's 5, wasn't it? Let's take 7. There's got to be a better way of taking like 1 or 2. Take all, drop, and split. There's got to be a better way of splitting it. So now, can you repair that? Thanks. Let's go and get some wood. Can I fill this in an hour? I doubt it. I do have to go shops. Well, we call them the shops. I don't know what you guys call them. I know you say store, but this is a shop. This is it's not a store. It's what we call sweet shops or news agents. So I guess in a way like an off license to you guys. They sell like a 7-Eleven in a way, but we have loads of them, and they're not 7-Elevens. That we used to have them. We don't have them here anymore. So yeah, they sell like alcohol, and then they sell crisps and tobacco and just your basic stuff. So it's not like a store. It's not like a I can't even remember who your Sainsbury's is over there. I know it's the same company. Walmart? Oh, you call them convenience stores. Okay. I'm probably really going to get myself in trouble here with someone. But back in the 80s, we used to call them packy shops, which is really horrible because most people that run the stores at the time were of Indian or Pakistani ethnicity, origin. We had a lot come in the 80s and stuff into the country. I don't want to piss people off by saying this, but yeah, we had a lot of immigration. England's obviously, we're known for our immigration and what we've done to the world. And yeah, we used to call them like packy shops and corner shops. I think most of the time they're just called news agents now. It's one of the things that used to wind me up with my wife because she was from California. She come here when she was 5, so she sounded like me, maybe a bit worse than me, South London. She would use more lingo than I do. Like she would call a pound a stripe, and so like you got a stripe, bruv. I hated it when she called me mate. Like I'm your husband, I am your friend, but I'm not your fucking. I'm your mate because we mate, but I'm not your mate. All right, mate. Don't worry about it, mate. But because she was from California and San Bernardino, I think she was born in. They come here when she was 5, and she would still say, I'd say, oh, I'm going to the shop. Do you want anything? Oh, what store are you going to? Oh, I'm not going to the store. I'm going to the shop. Yeah, you're going to the store. No, not the store, because I'm not going to. I can't. Who makes George? We went in there when I was in America, and I saw George clothing and went, that's Asda in England. I'm sure it might have been Walmart. I think Walmart own Asda and someone else in England. And then you guys have got TJ Maxx. And over here it's called TK Maxx because the TJ was already taken. So the big stores like that we call like Asda's, Sainsbury's, Tesco's are like your Walmarts and stuff. They're your superstores. That's where you buy your shopping. So in England, that's a store. Anything smaller than that, like a newsagent, a convenience store, we call shops. We go shopping. And she used to do it to me all the time. So I've been to, yeah, you have TJ Maxx, we have TK. I believe it is Walmart. I think it's Walmart and Aldi. No, Aldi? Aldi's bloody Scandinavian. Walmart and Asda. And then TJ Maxx, TK Maxx. Target we don't have here. I believe we used to have a Target, but I haven't, well, not near me. And I've never seen a Kmart here. But yeah, they're basically like our stores. So if I say I'm going to the store, I'm going shopping. I'm going to go and spend like $100, $200 and or I don't know what it is in dollars, like £100 I spend for me and my cats a month on the basics. But if I'm just going down for sweets, tobacco, crisps, munchies, that kind of crap, then we go to the shop. And my wife would still be like, oh, so you're going to the store, you're using the sidewalk, I'm going to do the laundry. We don't use them words. we don't use them at all. So some of my lingo probably will get lost on you guys. If it does, just tell me and I will try and remember what the American equivalent is. Ah! So you don't hold on, you jump all the way down and then you jump up and hold on to the wall. We want trees. We want trees. We want wood. We want trees. Loads of trees because we need some to burn. I couldn't get over how like cheap stuff was over there though. I think I come home with 3 pairs of trainers for the price that I would pay for one here in the UK. My trainers actually broke on the way to getting the flight out over to the States. And when we got there, I was like, I really need some trainers. And we walked into a store. Sorry, sneakers. Trainers. I have this argument with my friends all the time. Because I wear Nike. I wear Nike. And I call them sneakers. Because when Nike were made, they were made as sneakers. They wasn't made as trainers. There is a difference. And they were made as sneakers. So I actually wear sneakers. But yeah, so when I come to the US, we're too heavy. Right, let's drop something little. Let's drop that for now. Spacebar, spacebar. I think it lasts for half an hour or something on the floor. We didn't even pick the other one up. I'll intentionally pick up. Yeah, I do. Especially to your accent. I've got to say, my phone is going crazy at the moment. Right, IFTTT, you can stop telling me what I am putting on my channel, because I know what I'm putting on my channel. You can let everybody else know. And the rest is Discord. We're not opening Discord at the moment, because then I'll start getting notifications across the bloody screen. Unless I set it all up for Do Not Disturb, and I just can't be asked at the moment. We are definitely not getting this done. This is a bigger job than I expected. So what I might do is... We're at the 2-hour mark. RP did say to me, don't do more than 2 hours. Ideally, because people don't want to watch 2-hour playbacks, which I can agree with, but I can also see why people want to do over 2 hours on the live stream. Whoa. Maybe it won't take that long. We picked up quite a bit there. We can do that again another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about another 10 times. Nah, this ain't getting done in an hour. Because we've got to lay all of that. I'm thinking about it might even come out, because we still got this room here, not that far, maybe to here. So maybe it might come out another 1 or 2. And then that can run all the way down here. and it will either link here, or we should be able to build it over there. So I'll have a little gap between the house and the wall, and we've still got all the wall to build. And I believe you can also put 5 for the tool F. There is a it's like a half wall. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a half wall, and it goes on the bottom here of the foundation. It covers the ugly foundation bricks up and makes it look more like a wall. I do want to do them as well. Right, no. We're not going to put the wall. The wall is going up last. We want all this foundation in. We need some water. Whee! Where's Bro gone? Oh, he is up there. Okay. Just making sure, dude, because I am going to kill you. There really is no ifs and no buts about that. You are not killing me twice and getting away with it. It's unacceptable in my world. So yeah, let me think. I might do another hour, and then that's what time did I start here? I started at 11. Yeah, because Baldur's Gate went on 12. That was an hour ago. I've done 2 hours. I'll do another hour. Then I'm going to go to the shop, to the store. Get myself some cancer sticks, tobacco. It doesn't work with tobacco. We call them cancer sticks for cigarettes. So some cancer leaf, I guess. We're going to get some of that shit. I think that's all I've got to go out for, which is just like stupid. I've got to take a half-hour walk just to go and get some tobacco. 1 second. How much have I got? I haven't bought none for ages. Working it out, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 left. Technically, that could get me through the day, but I'm off tomorrow. Do I want to go out on my day off? No. I want to sit here and play computer games. So yeah, I'll do another hour. We'll get what we got built up, and then maybe what I'll do is, even if you guys aren't going to be here, I will do it live, because I'm going to come back and get you, motherfucker, up there. Sorry. He really stressed me out killing me. How is... Should we have another go now? Yes, Mitch, we have to roll our... Well, so I don't smoke without green beans, without Giggle Fizz. If we're out, then yes, maybe I'll have what we call I don't think you was on the stream. You wasn't on the stream yesterday. So over here we have like 2 types of Rizzler, of rolling paper. We have one that is around, let me just get my thumb, one about 2.5 inches. And we call them, they're small Rizzler. And then we get large Rizzler, which are around 4 inches. We don't have dispensaries or anything because it's all still illegal here. So yes, we have to roll our own. But I like that because then I get the amount that I want and it tastes right for me, because everybody has their different tastes. It would be nice to be able to buy it in a dispensary. I heard that basically someone in America bought, I won't say their name, they're on one of the Discords. It's not the person that owns the Discord, it's someone related to them. So you'll probably know 1 or 2 people that I'm talking about. But I don't want to name them out. But I know that they bought, yes, they do, Ash. We don't smoke like you Americans. We don't smoke pure. It's too goddamn expensive. I want to live in the world of Schedule 1, where I can pay, what was it, $30 for an ounce? For an ounce, $30. That's about £22 or something. So let me put this into perspective for you. An ounce here then gets cut up into 8. Sorry, Mitch, you are Canadian. Sorry. I forget that I think I've actually got more Canadians than Americans here. And then English, and then I believe there's one Filipino. Hey, Mike. Thanks for joining us, bro. This is an early one today. I knew you was all sleeping, but I wanted to get shit done. So here... Yeah, but hey, even in Canada, your dollar's different, but it's still legal there, and you still go to dispensaries. But we don't get that here. So in my shop, we sell 25-ounce shake, and then... Right. So in England, you buy it... You can buy an ounce, but it's going to cost you a bit. You buy it basically in eighths, in quarters, in halves, in ounces. But most people buy in eighths. So for £22 in Schedule 1 to buy an ounce, that in England doesn't even buy you an eighth. So an eighth is literally 1/8 of an ounce. There's 8 eighths to an ounce. So you're talking on average, let me think, 8 times 30 is £240 for an ounce. Roughly 200 to £240 an ounce. What's an eighth in grams? An eighth in grams, I believe, is 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 grams. Yep. And you're paying £22, so you're paying 30, around 30 US, around 40 Canadian dollar for that. So I generally buy 7 grams every 10 to 14 days, and that costs me £60 a time. £60 is about 110 Canadian dollar, I think. That's why I want it. I do want it legalized, but I don't. I want it decriminalized first. It is extreme, bro. But to be fair, it's fucking good weed. So I don't mind. Like we have a lot of the little kids that are Mike. Oh, nice. You have some grow tents. So I'm talking to another man that knows what he's doing. We were having this discussion yesterday during Schedule 1. I have grown. I do grow. I know a lot about the subject because it's illegal here. I know about THCs, CBDs, and everything like that. I've got a mate that uses nothing but pure, so Hessian pots that are one use, Hessian pot, and everything's natural. He doesn't put anything in it, and it's some of the best stuff you ever taste. But it's all for himself. He doesn't grow it for other people. His is natural. So yeah, I've studied it, I've grown it, I've looked at it. I grew up in a family of weed smokers. Near enough all the men in my family smoke weed, and I think the majority of the women. Yeah, like, in the politest possible way, Mitch, fuck you, and fuck your online store. Yeah, just fuck you. I have to ring a man and hope that he's got something, and if he has got something, that is something I like. You know, I can't go to the store and just go, oh, can I have some lemon ammy? Can I have some strawberry kush? Can I, you know, I so wish I could. So yeah, in the nicest possible way, I mean this. Fuck you. Love you all to bits, but stop showing off now. I know, like, Mike, what was it you said? You got 2 dispensaries, like, 5 minutes from your house or something? Like, yeah, just take the piss and rub it in, guys. I'll get there one day. You... No, Mitch. Seriously now. Fuck off. Wow. And it's not even worth me saying to you how much, because you wouldn't get it in this country. And it would cost so much more to be able to send it. It just wouldn't be worth it. It'd be crazy. So just reading quickly, catching up. Ash said that, not me. Ash said what, Boston? What did I... Okay. I can't see what Ash said. The chat doesn't go up that far. Like 4 within 3 miles. Like, yeah, on my day off, like tomorrow, I would just... I would just be in the shop. I would just be picking what I want, and that was my problem when I was in Amsterdam. I was just like going into the shop going, they've got everything I want. I want it all. 150 online dispos in my area, and fucking hell. That's, yeah. This country needs to pull its finger out of its arse and be like, stop being, but we're Britain. We can't do that. Shut up. You know we all smoke. The only reason you won't do it is because the government won't fund the police, drug enforcement, to stop people with cannabis. They just use the excuse, if we do dispensaries and everybody starts smoking, then all the other people are going to get onto crack and cocaine and meth and, like, get with the times. We've all been smoking weed for years and years, and we're not all on crack and meth and other shit. Yes, some of us have tried it, but you guys are really winding me up. So 2 dispensaries within 5-minute drive, 4 dispensaries within 3 miles. You've got your own bloody online store. Yeah, exactly, Ash. That's what it was like in Amsterdam. Like, I knew it was going to be like that, and that's the whole reason I went. Everybody thought I was going for... so in England, we say there's only 2 reasons you go to Amsterdam. One is for the weed, and the other is for the red light district. Now, I wasn't interested in the red light district. I went for weed. And it was just so crazy that I could walk into so many different shops, and if one shop didn't have the strain I liked... let's get a drink. She's got dry throat. She's been smoking too much, giggle fizz. Yeah, if one shop didn't have what you liked, you just walked around and found a shop that did have it. And that was amazing. And like when I talk to other people that live in the States, they're like, oh, I just had to pop to the dispensary on my way home, and I've just picked up some of this and some of this, and so I'm like, you guys get a choice. I have to ring a guy and go, have you got anything? Yes. Do you know what it is? And half the time it's, yeah, it's cannabis. And then on the other times, I guess the majority we get over here is cookie. We get many different strands of cookie over here now. But we get it in like big batches. So for like months, there'll be nothing but Kush, and then there'll be nothing but Ami, and then there'll be nothing but, you know, it's very rarely we get to choose anymore what we can have. I did actually say to my mate when we was in Amsterdam that I want to move there and I want to work in one of the shops, because we went in the shop about, well, it was as soon as it opened, literally we left the hotel and went into town, like, and the shops were only just opening, and as soon as we walked in, the young lady behind the counter was like, she was pure red eye, she was stoned as hell. And when I was saying to her, like, perfect job, like, you could just turn up to work stoned, and she was like, I didn't turn up stoned, I was fine when I got here, I don't smoke anymore, I just get high off the people that come in and smoke. Like, what fucking job is that? You get paid to sell weed and get high by other people smoking it all day. So the amount of money that girl must be saving. A few blocks. I usually knock on my neighbour's door 5 feet from me. Yeah, my opposite neighbour, I don't think would. She's an older lady, an older Russian lady. She doesn't seem like the sort that would. She might be a secret smoker, but yeah, she doesn't seem like she would. My guy, I'm lucky with my guy that I walk across the road. So I leave my block of flats, walk across the car park, walk across the road, walk across another car park, and I'm at his house. So I'm, you know, I'm really lucky there. 24/7. You're getting screen tap. Okay, everything's showing that it's working fine. Hopefully it's not too bad for you there, Mitch. So is it just in Nevada that they're 24/7s, or is it like, are they the same in Boston, in like Massachusetts, or do they have different opening times and like different opening times and stuff in different states? Because I know obviously your states have different laws on different things. I know that through your gun laws, like some are carry conceal, some are carry can't conceal. So is it the same with your weed? Some have like, yes, you can have this and this and this, and no, you can't have these, or you can only be open at certain times. This is what I was talking about, Ash. I like to learn new stuff, even if it's useless stuff to other people. It's something to me because I know how it works over there then, compared to the crap that we put up with here. Right, I know what I'm going to do. We've got 40 minutes, so we're definitely not going to get this built. So I am going to go to the shop. I am going to come back and restart the stream afterwards. Boston has closing times. American Gun Laws, but tell me about it, Mitch. It fascinates me. It fascinates me that and please, American people, don't take this the wrong way. It's not meant to be in the wrong way at all. It's just the way I see things. It's weird to see a constitution that was written, I believe it's your constitutional right to bear arms. It's weird to see a constitutional right that was written for a certain purpose back in its time to still stand now, and people go, well, it is my constitutional right to bear arms. But in the time that constitutional right was written, it made sense that you bore arms because of the times that we lived in then. But in today's world, you don't need that. I agree, okay, you've got it and you don't want it taken away. Nobody wants a right that they have taken away from them. But really, you don't need a gun. You've only got a gun because somebody else has got a gun. You know, it's the same as what goes on here. You know, they're trying to stop knife crime. They're trying to stop kids walking around with knives. You're only going to stop the kids from walking around with knives if you can stop all of them. You know, I can't even order a set of knives. I looked for my wife to buy a set of top quality chef knives because she became a chef, and I wanted to celebrate that with her and go, here, have a really nice set of knives. No, I couldn't even find anywhere to buy the knives from. I had to get them imported, which meant import tax, and then there was still the fact that I could spend hundreds, and they were worth hundreds of pounds worth, that I could spend all this money and it might get stopped by customs because they're knives and they can't come in. So I understand stupid laws and stuff. I understand that a law can't be stopped because of people's rights, but I do think that some of your laws need what's the word I'm looking for? Rehashing is what's in my head, but that's not the actual word. They need to be rewritten. They need to be looked at again. Like, I've read some fantastic laws. There was one in... it's got to be Texas. It's like Texas or Tennessee, where you cannot own or you cannot wear a cowboy... You can't wear a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and Stetsons if you don't actually own a horse. Justin, that's the word, Ash. That's the word. See, you know what I'm talking about. There's another one in another city that if a woman is not allowed to drive a car on a Sunday unless a man is walking in front of it guiding her. Like... Who wrote this law in the 1800s or whatever it was? And how is it still a law now? How has that not been looked at? A woman is not allowed to drive a car on a Sunday unless a man is walking in front of it guiding her. What the hell? Yeah, me and my wife deep dived some of the really stupid laws in America that actually still stand. And you guys have got to see them because they're hilarious. There was somewhere where you weren't allowed to eat ice cream before a certain time and after a certain time of the day. I was like, what the fuck? You are not telling me when I can and can't eat ice cream. Like, nuh-uh. That is one thing I have picked up from my American wife, I have to say. We do like yaha and nuh-uh. We had an argument that went on for hours, and that's all we said to each other. We wouldn't say anything else. We'd just look at each other going, yaha, nuh-uh. They are two great American, they're not words, are they? I guess they're sayings. It's crazy to me seeing people in Texas and shit going to a grocery store strapped with an... I know! Like, it's not even like you're carrying... just like a simple, I was going to say Desert Eagle, but fuck me, that ain't simple. A Colt, a 911 or something like that. Should we say 911 anymore? But, you know, a Colt 911 or anything like that, a high cap or something, a little 6-shooter that you expect them to be carrying. But when you see this motherfucking cowboy walking around with like an AR-15 and an M16, you're just like, what? Like, what? There was a documentary on, you guys are probably going to know who he is straight away, a young white kid. There was riots and everything going on in America, and he shot another white guy. He shot a protester that had a skateboard or something, and it went on for I think it went on for a couple of years and that. And I see the video of him standing outside a store, and he was like 16 or 18 at the time. I know he got away with it. He didn't get charged for it. And yeah, he's standing there with an AR like 15 strapped to him, ammo hanging off of him, and I'm like, you're a citizen. You're not army, you're not police, you're a citizen and you're allowed to be strapped like that. Oh, I bet you love your First and Second Amendment, and I bet you do fight for it. And if I was American, I probably would as well. I did say to my wife, because we were looking to hopefully emigrate, you know, she wanted to go home and I wanted to emigrate. And I did say to her, if foreigners are allowed to, as soon as I come to your country, I'm applying for my gun license because, you know, the guys that know me know that I do. I know in America they have it, something called airsoft. It's paintball with BB guns. It's the closest thing you can get to real warfare, real guns, without actually having real warfare and real guns. So I love all that shit. So yeah, I would be straight over there. I would love a 1911. They are beautiful handguns. I'd love to have a custom-made 1911 for sure. I made my own sniper rifle. I can show you the pictures on Discord. But I made my own sniper rifle out of an AR-15. It's not a sniper rifle. It's a what's it called? It's called a DMR. So you can have it in one switch and have it set up as an AR-15, or you can hit it to single fire, turn the power up a little bit, and set it to a sniper shot, and it drops off about 75 meters, which isn't bad for a toy gun. I guess we call it a toy. Let me catch up. If I walk down the street anywhere with even a Glock or a .22, I'd get serious time. Yeah, tell me about it. I can't even walk out with a fake gun. Airsoft is super. Airsoft is really big sport over here. Yeah, it's mainly ex-military, ex-police, people that can't serve anymore for certain reasons and wish to continue serving, and then just pure assholes like me that like war and like to shoot people legally without getting arrested for it. My friend once told me about it, and he was like, do you want to come airsoft? Do you want to come airsoft? And I was like, airsoft? Why do I want to play a game called Air Soft? Like air's not soft enough. And then he organised for everybody to go on a work do and play it, and I instantly fell in love with it. Imagine my height in a war zone. It's amazing, because when people see you, let's start at the beginning. People don't see you because you're too little. When they do see you, they shoot over your head because you're too little, and they're aiming at normal height. So by that time, you've shot them and got away. I've stood in blue camo, blue urban blue, so blue black camo, in the middle of the woods in the summertime, so it's brown and green, and stood about 50 meters, it must have been 40, 50 meters in front of one of my friends, and he was on the opposite team. And I was going to him on the radio, I'm in front of you, I'm going to shoot you. I'm in front of you, I'm going to shoot you. I'm here. I waved at him. I put my gun down, everything. Still didn't see me, so I shot him in the bollocks. And then you heard, for fuck's sake, Fizz! Why always the bollocks? And then he looked up and noticed I was standing right in front of him. So I have a major advantage. I like what we call close combat. So playing in villages and stuff, because this motherfucker can hide. You know, this motherfucker can get away with shit. Just a few handhelds. Yeah, I wouldn't want any big weaponry if I was there. You can spend large money on airsoft, something comparable to the real thing. I will not tell you the amount that I've spent in airsoft, but I 100% agree with you there, Mitch. Let's just say my AR-15 sniper rifle, when I bought it brand new in the box, was £250, so about $400 Canadian, to 450 Canadian. And then with everything that was put on it, let's just say it hits over the region of about £1,200. So £2,000 in Canadian dollar. And that's on one gun. And then I have, let me think, I'm trying to think what's in my box. I have a 4.5 handgun, high kappa. I have a 4.5 and a 5.6 handguns. I have two police, what are they called? Kick down the door shotguns. Breacher shotguns. Pop and pump, they are fucking naughty. Then I have my AR-15 sniper, and then I have a what would it be classed as? An M5? It's bigger than an M5. Is it bigger than an M5? Would it be? No, it's not. It would be the size of an M5, M4, M6. Sorry, we go down. And it's called it's not the Firehawk. I got rid of that. I can't remember what this cracker is, but trust me, when you're in the tunnels, because I play in the old World War II tunnels in England. We got some tunnels in a place called Portsmouth. I think you got Portsmouth over there. Oh no, Portsmouth's in Oregon, isn't it? I was going to eat food before she dies of starvation. But we've got the old World War II tunnels that everything was set up for D-Day from. And we actually play in the tunnels where Churchill and the world leaders got together. And we play in there. And when you hear this M5, M6 crack off, it doesn't matter where you are in these tunnels. You know Fizz is shooting because it clacks like a motherfucker. So loud. Right, so the easiest way for me to play it, to say it, Mike, if you've done paintball, is I don't think paintball hurts. Everybody says it hurts. I don't think paintball hurts. It leaves a nice big bruise, yes. Nice war wound. But hurting? I don't think so. So imagine where that ball hits you. Imagine it the size of a 20mm BB. 20 millimeters? Not even that, are they? They're 10mm. Or a centimetre, roughly. So 10 millimeters. Plastic ball travelling approximately 300 miles an hour. And then rather than just getting one or two of them go splat, splat, pop, explode, you get about 20 of them. Because you got some trigger happy bastard like me that's gone, I want to make sure I hit him, so I take 20 shots on you. And again, it doesn't hurt, it stings. It's a quick, oh fuck, I got shot, hold your hand up, yeah I got hit, walk out, boom, pain's gone. It's the adrenaline rush, it's the fun. I wanted to be in the army, I've got condition, I can't be in the army. You tell me why somebody with my complaint can't run. I don't have to run around with a gun. I do think I would make an excellent tunnel rat. I wanted to sign up when we went into the Gulf War, and I thought that would be amazing. Why are we sending 5-6 foot people into tunnels where they're having to crouch with M16s and stuff like that, when you can send a tunnel rat like myself at 4'6", doesn't have to crouch, and fuck me, think of the armory that I could go in with. You know, just strap a fully auto to my arm and I would just go running and letting off. Hell, you want Saddam Hussein dead? Why didn't you just send me there? I could have climbed in his cat flap and killed him in his sleep. No, we've got to spend millions and millions of pounds and dollars and aeroplanes and bombs and everything to catch these people because you can't have a disabled person working for the army. Why can't I run radar? Why can't I run tactics? Because my legs and arms are short, my brain doesn't work. So yeah, for me it's... we want more rock. For me, it's an escape that I'm allowed to join the army, I'm allowed to shoot people and let out my anger issues without getting in trouble. Because I am a good boy. I have been arrested 3 times in my life. and only one of them I'd actually done anything. And that was I got caught holding cannabis. I'd recently bought some and we got pulled over by the police and I had it in my pocket. You know, shit happens, and that's the only thing I was actually arrested for that I'd done. I got arrested, the first time I was arrested was for criminal damage. It wasn't me. I couldn't even reach where the criminal damage was. So that squashed that case. And then the last one I'm not prepared to talk about online. If people do want to know, then I will talk about it. I'm happy to talk about it. But it's not something that should be broadcast online because it's a sensitive subject. It's not a nice subject to talk. It's not a nice situation to be in. And I didn't do that. Which I said 6 years later was proven. So I am a good boy. Very much like my dealer in Schedule 1 Ash. He's a good boy, you know. He pays his he pays his taxes. He's a good citizen. He's got businesses. You know, he doesn't get in trouble. Blah 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 blah. Mike, what's the game about? Right. So, I am this woman. This is Fizz. You can choose male or female, obviously. You were condemned to death and put on a cross and left in the desert to die. I don't know if she is dead already or if it's like a limbo or pre-limbo land. And yeah, you've got a wall. It's a bit far from where I am. There is a wall that surrounds the whole world, and it's a green shiny thing. If you touch that because you've got a bracelet on, you die. So I think I've got to somehow get out of there, but I don't actually have a storyline. So at the moment, I'm running around trying to build a nice little base and stuff. I'm going to go in that building and get that blue shiny thing because I want the blue shiny. I'm not prepared to die to skeletons just yet. Yeah, I hear you. Let's change to these. Who are we fighting? I see you. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons. Bear with me, guys. I don't know what happened there. We're gonna die, Fizz. Move. Now move. Now chop. Move. Weapons. Stab. No energy. Stab, stab, stab. You... No, you are not kidding me. If one of you kill me, I quit. I will stand here and take a kick in. Alright? I will quit if you... I even dropped my weapons and punched you in the face again. Yeah, bear with me one sec. My fat fingers pressed all the buttons doing that. And now I have multiple things. I don't know what you saw on the stream. I don't know if you saw everything popping up or not. But it did go a bit crazy for a minute, and I've got things all over the place. So let me tab out. What opened up over here? So we've opened up Word. We opened up Excel. How did I do that? Definitely going to have to watch the replay of that and see what happened. Yeah, we will keep that for private chat. No, I'm very cautious about getting arrested and stuff. So I'm quite. I showed I'm a good boy on the outside. Yeah, pretty much a survival type game. Why are you chopping the floor? There's nothing there, you silly woman. I believe it's Viking. That's why I bought it. Ninja plays it and has given me some good tips to do some stuff. Yeah, I think it was Viking Survival. And that's what drew me to the game, and as I said, didn't play it for months. Don't know if there is a storyline. I got sacrificed, I got saved by some dude that was like, if you want to die, die. If you want to live, then live. And I was like, okay, then let's live. And then he fucked off. Run through the quick tutorial bits of build shit and stuff like that, build a house and stuff. Why are you being dodgy? Have you smoked too many Giggle Fizz? And then a mate of mine who plays said to me, I don't like where you are. You're not going to get nothing. You're on a noob river. You need to move. I've got a perfect place for you to go. and she told me how to get from. And so we start all the way down here. You start on the broken highway. That's kind of where you're on your cross. You come up a highway here, and then I kind of headed this way. I headed to here, to the Sentinels, just in front of it, and built a little place here. And she said, nope, you come all the way along here. You come up here, come all the way around here to get to the jawbone, and then come across up to here to, I don't know how to pronounce it, Clow, Stronghold. And to get up to there, because you will really like the area there to build in, which is up there where I'm attempting to build. And I do. She's got it spot on. She knows. We played Ark for years together, and she's an amazing builder. She doesn't come online. She doesn't stream. She won't go on videos or anything. I've already asked. I said, you know, we'll keep your mic off and stuff. And she was just like, nope. I was like, we'd do a really good Ark series though. Like, you can have your shop and everything one side, I'll have all my shop and everything the other side. And she was just like, no, it's not happening. So yeah, she told me to come here. She said, you like the plateau, you like to build. The main thing was this iron. Because I got deaded by... So let's use the right terminology. I got unalived. Fuck off. I got killed by a hyena trying to get some iron. And she went, just come out here and get it. Yeah, we're over encumbered. Let's drop something little. Well, we don't need your head. That can go. Oh, we dropped the wrong thing. What did I drop? Can I pick it back up? Yes, we can. Yeah, we'll have that back. We want to drop the head. Yeah, I'll say, drop that. That takes me underweight. It's like 5 kilos for a head. Wow. I wouldn't know what to do if someone said, here, play this. I'd die in 3 minutes. Not my type of game. I was going to, but it's $40. Yeah, it's an older game. I spent more than $40 because, as I said, I bought the game originally, Exiles, and I have recently just spent another... It was in sale. So I think I spent another £70, 140, roughly, 130, 140 US dollar. To get all of the DLCs, because I do enjoy it. I do like, I've learned the mechanics of it. I do like the idea of it. I love building games where hopefully after I've completed, if there is a story mode or whatever, I can come in as a god mode and I will just find places and I'll just build shit like I did in Ark and show you guys kind of crap I get into when I'm not moderating, and I just sit here and build stuff. That's like literally it. Yeah, we got 20 minutes. I've spoken too much crap. We're definitely not getting this done in this turn. Because after I've done all of that, I still need to pick up, break all these. I need to fill that spot in. My throat feels dry. Yeah, drink. We've got loads of water there. We haven't now with Strong Kill. We need to pick this up and move it all. So there's a lot of work here to do. A lot more than I thought was going to be. Yeah, so let me go back. Mike, you wouldn't play it. You wouldn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I literally loaded it up. You can see in some of the videos, especially in the one we done on Friday, in the live stream from Friday, I am literally standing there going, where do I get a stone consolidant from? Where is this? Where is it? Not working out that I had to be level 15. I had the pickaxe, or the iron axe, and I had to be level 15. But I just weren't seeing that. So I look like a complete prick, but I don't mind that, because I'm learning on the way. I will play it near enough any game, as long as it's going to hold my attention span. But yeah, I will play any game. I'll give anything a go. If it's under the 2-hour game benchmark and I didn't enjoy it, then yes, I am going to refund the game. I do that quite a lot. The hyenas was it was hilarious because yeah, you know, Mama always told me, look where you're going. not where you want to be, because I always had an eye for looking at the ladies. So yeah, Mum always told me that. Look at where you're going, not where you want to be. And I wasn't looking where I was going, and the bloody hyenas got me. And I was pissed, but try not to show it in the video. I did see your dice collection. Thank you. Yes, I love my dice collection. I'm a dice goblin. That will show you a little bit of my possessive OCD personality. I don't do things by... I might be half, but I don't do things by halves. So yeah, thank you. That is just the D&D dice collection, by the way, guys. That isn't the dice for Warhammer, for any games, Blood Bowl. You know, they've all got their own dice as well. That is literally just my D&D collection. Which I do actually have to reply to somebody. I think it was Trevor, who said I need some titanium. 3 sets of titanium in that picture. The 3 miniature sets that are on the right hand side, they're the D6s, and the shiny green ones at the bottom, they're all titanium. You think I'm not going to have a titanium dice? The set that's not in there, turn your character to... You just want to look at boobs, Mike. I know exactly what you're after. Right. Just for Mike, guys, we're going to do this. Let's put that away. So there's your side profile. There's your bum. Look. There's the bottom. Don't think you see anything at the front. She has got a pair of knickers on, or whatever you call them over there, underwear. But there's her bottom. And there's her boobs. It is something that you can change when you make the characters. You can make them more athletic, or... I didn't actually see much difference in the body size, to be honest. And you can change the size of the boobs. But as I'm not a man that's... Don't hate me. As I'm not a man that's... I like boobs, don't get me wrong. But I prefer a nice bottom. It's all about the bottom. That's my physical trait in a woman. They've got to have nice eyes and a nice bum. I think they call them bubble butts. It's got to be small. It's got to be round. It's got to look like I want to eat it. Yeah, it's got to look like a peach. I guess that's the best way to say it. It needs to look peachy. We're over encumbered nearly. Jump. Yeah, I thought you would, Mike. I do want some more armor. I want to get out of this crappy cloth. I want something nice to go with my sword. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Not for long. We get rid of them. Like that. There we go. Hiccups are gone. So you could eat a peach all... Oh, 100%, Ash. We'll save that one for a later chat. Because it's 2 p.m. here, and it's like, whatever it is your time, it's going to be, what, 2 p.m. here, so... 2, it's going to be... Let me think. 2 takes me to 12. Take 3 off takes me to 9 for Mike, which is going to take me to 7 for you. Or is it 6 where you are? So a little bit early for that, but I will just say yes, I don't mind eating peach all day. As long as it's clean and it tastes good. But we could always, you know, later on go to the gutter. There's probably only two other people here that would understand what the gutter is. And let's just say it's on a need to know basis. And at the moment, none of you other guys need to know. But that is a conversation that I could certainly take up with you, Ash, in the gutter. It would be better on voice, because I'm better at the spoken word than the typing word. But yeah, we'll discuss that later, Ash. We're definitely. Don't think you're getting away with it, Mike. Remember, there is still a new game that I want to play. I want to play Fizzy in the middle, remember? 9:49. So, okay. So I can work out where you all are on the map. Well, I know where you are anyway, because you've told me. And Boston Mike's a bit obvious. I know where Ash is, so I know that she was like 3 hours or so behind, 2 to 3 hours behind. What have you gotten yourself into, Ash? You started something. You and Mike started something. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Admittedly, I think I started that conversation about peaches. But the gutter is around because of Mike and Ash. Mike's gonna chicken out of this one, is he? And he's gonna leave me and Ash to it. I will let you guys know that I just heard that motherfucker again. He hasn't popped up yet. That yes, I have access to the gutter. It is muted, so I do not get all the notifications. I had a brief look the other day, and it's definitely called the right thing. They're definitely called the right thing. I'm glad we called it the gutter. No, Mitch. No. If you want to know, right, DM me. DM me. Tell me about the gutter, and I will explain. And then if you want to take a journey to the gutter, you can. But the gutter is it's a safe space. Is all I'm gonna say. It's a safe space for us guys and gals. I don't mean guys as in male when I say that. I mean guys as in us. You could drive to Boston in 10 hours. Bloody hell. 10 hours. I could get up to the north of England and probably back again driving in 10 hours. Oh, we want some yellow plant. We'll take that. Alright. For now, let's go and lay down what we've got. I'm going to call the stream here in about 8 minutes, so we'll sit here and talk shit for a bit. Yes, but Apollo, you did hear me right. The stream is stopping soon. Can you do me a favour first, boy? No, not... What? No, don't what me. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Mike's like, no, don't. Then again, fuck it. Do it. Should we give out a health warning first, Mike? This one's doing my head in. It's not complete. So, buff, that's that done. And we're going to come across here. So, I don't think we've got enough to finish it, but let's get the ones that we can done across here. That's it. So, 1, 2, maybe another 3, 4, maybe. Let's see. 1. You're licking. So, 2, 3, so 4 more across, and we've got the outline. We just got to fill that in. I'll come back and do that, because I am going to need the little boy's room, and it is a little boy's room in my house. Ha ha. So yeah, I do need to lose the little boy's room. I don't need to eek, Apollo. No, not today. Maybe we eek tomorrow. Yeah, it's all right, boy. Let me finish talking first. Now, what? What is your problem? Yeah, why are you screaming at me? Oh, loads of kisses. It means you're after something. You're not having anything. You had your teas like 2 hours ago, and you're not having no more for, what is it, for 2 o'clock. You're not having no more for like another hour, bro. Another hour or two. And go and do what your sister's doing. Go fuck off and sleep. I'm going shopping in a minute anyway. So there you go. You'll have something when I come back from the shop, because I've got to go hunting. Now leave me alone. Yeah, so I'm going to go shop. I'm going to go toilet. I'm going to go shop and get some tobacco. I don't think there's anything else I need. No, I'm not spending any money on you, Apollo. We done £60 yesterday. And then I'm going to come back. I am going to finish this today. Because then, tomorrow and Monday... Dude, there's going to be a bit here that's not even going to be worth... It might be worth doing it anyway, just to line it up properly. There. I reckon I can do that in another 2 hours if I concentrate. Get that moved. Don't jump off. And get the wall done. As long as I get the wall done before next Friday. And that, I guess there's not going to be much happening, because I'm just going to do the same thing. Get rock. I'm going to go round this wall too high. So like that is... Gotta look a bit boring, but it's going to look like that all the way round. With hopefully a gate or a doorway or something here to get out. So I'll see what I get up to. I might do a 2 or 3 hour stream again later if people are up for it. I know RP is going to be streaming at 5 o'clock my time, isn't it? So I can still get 2 hours in before RP streams. Yeah, let's go and stand in front of... I need a picture for this stream. Because at the moment it's just the Fizz plays game stuff, and I got told that really we should have a different picture for each stream. Let me catch up when I'm... Fucking hell, sorry. So, away with that. Hello, RP. Wow, good morning, sir. Didn't expect to see you this early. Didn't realise you was here. Mitch is a story that takes a turn real quick. Yeah, we'll agree with that. It is very interesting, Mitch. Very interesting. As I said, it's actually muted to me. But as the Discord owner, you kind of have to be in every channel that you set up. So I am in it, but you can mute channels, so you don't have to hear it. So I do have it muted. You can probably guess why it's called the gutter. I have looked in there just to clear some... I don't like the little dots at the side of Discord when it says you've got something to watch or a new notification. So my OCD kicks off and I have to clear that. So I did clear it, and I saw a couple of things, and I'm just going to give you a health warning on that, sir. Mitch... Oh, nice. Yep, definitely go and get your new monitor, sir. We definitely want some of that. We want pictures. We want to know what it looks like. We want to see it. I'm going to message you in Discord. Yeah, go for it, bro, because, as I said, 2 minutes roughly. We're going to come off. Ow. Shouldn't have done that. We're getting there, you know. We're not leveling up. We are leveling up, because obviously when we do things, but we're not going to build anything other than what I've already got, apart from the base floor and the walls. And we'll say the next step of the game for Friday Um, I do want to check quickly what I needed the resin for. Now I found it. It was for... No, that I needed brimstone. I made the sacrificial knife. So it wasn't in there. It was in the chemistry area then. It was one of these. It was this one. It's something I have to make. It's this. It's the stone consolidant. And it takes resin and plant fiber. So yeah, we're going to save them bits and carry on all that on Friday. So I'll go to the shop. I'll come back. That's going to take me like, say 20 minutes to half an hour, because it's a bus stop that goes 2 spots. Yeah, okay, Rich. Still, enjoy the story. Exactly, Mike. Yes, enjoy the story. So yeah, I'll go. I'll take a break, and let's say I will try and be back on. Try and be back on in an hour. It all depends on how quickly I get down there and back. If not in 2 hours, I will stop the stream so we can go and see RP. Mike, have a good one, bro. Have a good day. If I see you when I get back, I see you. I know it's early for you guys. Mitch, go and do your shopping. Go and get your monitor. Thanks again, everybody. I didn't expect anybody to join me this early in the morning, being that side of the pond. Did start early, but I just wanted to get it out of the way. And as I said, I didn't want to lose any footage by doing it offline. So them 2 fights with Mr. Bastard Bitch over there, I'm going to call him. We are going to get revenge on him. Where are you, Mr. Bastard Bitch? There he is. We are going to go and get him. We are going to get revenge on him. But they might turn into shorts. But yeah, I'll try and be back in an hour. If you guys are around, I will see you then. If you're not, please take care and have good days and take care of yourselves. Hopefully we will see you on RP stream, or as I said, I'm off Monday and Tuesday, so Ash, we might go into a little bit of the Resident Evil or something. I'll go live if people do want to watch it. So yeah, thanks all guys for watching. Thanks for joining me. Anybody else that's watching later that hasn't already, please like, please leave a comment, please subscribe, please share this weird old man's channel with people that might like it. It's all very much appreciated. I love all of you to bits. I really do appreciate the love and support you give me. Let me alt tab out of here quickly like that. And let me say, please, all of you, stay safe and happy hunting.